How's everybody doing? Church Cat here with another video. Shout out to all the new subscribers, all the new viewers. Really appreciate you guys. And shout out to everybody who's been checking out the channel. You guys are great. I need to drink some water real quick. Alright, so I'm trying to record a different way that's easier on my computer. And so looks like this is going to work. And I want to kind of go through some things. So I want to do some talk music stuff, and I want to do some very simple chord progressions. And I'll start off with beginner first, then I'll do an intermediate, and then we'll go into some more advanced stuff. And I do want to say there is because there are so many great musicians nowadays, the difference between what is considered beginner, what is considered expert, what is considered intermediate it's kind of hard nowadays, because you have a lot of cats today who could outplay, let's say, Oscar Peterson, or who rival Oscar Peterson in skill. And there's a lot of cats like that. And so sometimes what happens is, I think we kind of, because we see, well, there's not a lot. It's just social media makes it seem like there's a lot of like people who can play at high levels, when that's not really the case. And so we're kind of like, the lines are blurred on what's advanced and what's, what. So I just wanted to kind of throw that little disclaimer out there. So tonight we'll be in the key of D flat. Right? So we're going to do a simple progression. 2, 3 to the 4. That's all we're doing. 2, 3, 4. And the way I have it set up, you guys can't really see my hands and see what I'm playing, but the first, because we're just doing a 2, 3, 4. So my left hand on the 2 chord, we're doing it's an E flat and a D flat. Well, first off, let me do this. We're in D flat major, so the major scale, right? So D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C, D flat. Okay? And so, or otherwise, because we're going to be using the number system: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Right? Right. So, what we're going to be doing is 2, 3, 4. In the left hand, this is all I'm doing. And what I'm doing is I'm using my index finger to hold this note down, and using my pinky to go up from this note to this note to this note, all while holding down this note with my index finger. So, sorry. And that's all we're doing, going from the E flat to the F to the G flat, or F sharp. I'm gonna call it G flat. Right? In the right hand, we're doing this sus2 chord to this chord, and then back to this chord again. So basically, we're doing G flat, A flat, and D flat. That's the first notes. Then the only thing you're going to do, because I'm playing it with my index finger, middle finger, and pinky. So my index, middle, pinky, right? And all you're going to do is switch this note to this note when you're on the 3. And I'm playing that with my thumb, so. Or you can play it with your index finger. So you can do index finger. So we do this chord, index finger, middle finger, pinky finger, right? So basically the 2 chord and the 4 chord are the same, right? And you can play this in any kind of rhythmic pattern. This is just some really good talking music. Because the thing about talk music is you want to kind of keep your chords simple, because the whole point is that you're playing behind somebody. And so let's say you have a pastor or announcer or someone who's talking. You don't want to overplay them. You don't want to you just don't want to overplay them, right? You want to keep what you're doing as simple as possible. Just like that, right? And so this is something really good for beginners. My bad. I played that wrong. Let's do it again. And this is just something I'm just, playing real simply. And what I'm doing up here is every time I go to the next chord, I'll hit this note first. Right? It just sounds good, right? Right. And I'm playing soft. I'm not playing hard, because you don't want to, you don't want to play super hard, because that's not the point. And a lot of this is feel. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. You could take 3 chords and make 3 chords sound like the fullest thing ever, just because of feel, right? Like, I play stuff like this in church, and it works well. Now, let's throw something else in there. So we already got the 2, 3, and the 4. So let's add the 6. So, right? I'm gonna go to the 6 again. Now, this is a B minor 7, because it's basically a B minor, but we're playing this flat 7. So if we were in the key of B, B flat. This is the 7, flat 7, B minor 7, right? Because this is a B minor 7. Same thing if we did here. Different ways to voice that chord, right? Anyway, so there's different ways to voice that. And this is all in the key of, so we're in the key of D flat, so B minor 7, right? So this is our 6, and you can play your 6 different ways. Sometimes I'll play the 6 like this. It's the same thing as playing this. You just play it up here and just rolling that note here. So it's the 6. So it's B flat, F, A flat, D flat, and F, right? You can play it here, right? There's different ways you could play that. So, going back again, playing soft. Let's go to the 6. And sometimes I'll leave out this the D flat. Sometimes I'll roll from the E flat to the F. And then once again with that leading note. So get that. Right, going to the 6. Like, these are just really good, just soft talking chords, right? Now, that's where you kind of expand what you're doing. So this. Now we're about to get into more intermediate type stuff. So all I did was so that's that is D major. That's an E major, E flat major. Sorry. D flat major, E flat major, A flat major, D flat major. But I'm not playing the middle note. And this is the same kind of chord that we played down here. But we're playing it up here and we're expanding it. So see that? So E flat, B flat, and G flat. And basically it's a minor chord, E flat minor chord, but I'm taking out the middle note and playing it up here. Right? And I stretch. So I'll play the first note with my pinky, the middle note with my index, and then my thumb for the last note. So pinky, index, thumb, right? So let's try that sequence again. Right? And check this out. Right? So I'll do that again. So very, very, very simple. That's something else I'll cover in a different video. But for the purposes of this video, we'll just keep it right. Going to the 6. Alright. So we came up here and we come back down here. See that? So just want to leave you guys with that. I just want to kind of like start off with some stuff because there's some other things I'm going to put out. But with that being said, I'm going to do more of these videos. So I have a lot of content coming out that I'm going to be doing, talking about these kinds of chords and getting into more some of the things I do, you know. So there's all kind of stuff you can do. Anyway, so I'll get into more of that kind of stuff. I don't want to throw a whole lot at you guys at one time. So with that being said, if you like what I'm doing, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and I appreciate all the support. I'll let you guys later.